let's get to the heat. Let's talk about the Democratic debates that took place this week. Man, the heck is he wearing? Sorry, I was a little distracted. I saw somebody wearing a weird piece of headwear that shouldn't look like it should exist at all. But that's neither here or there. Yeah, so the debates. Okay, so night one, pretty cool. I went into the debate pretty much expecting Cory Booker and Elizabeth Warren to basically wash everybody else on that stage. And it kind of sort of went like that, but I feel like the new standout, man, it's pretty bad. I don't remember his name. Spanish dude. Guess I'll figure it out later. Spanish dude. He seemed to be a problem. He went straight after Beto O'Rourke, shut him down a few times, and I feel like he looks pretty strong and promising. Everybody else kind of put me to sleep. To be honest with you, the first debate didn't really hold my attention as much as it didn't hold my attention as much as the second debate. I'm gonna fast forward to the second debate. First debate was all right, cool. Elizabeth Warren, as expected, pretty much single-handedly owned that stage. Not too far behind was the Spanish dude and Cory Booker. But let's move on to the second night, the second debate. So going into this, I expected Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders to own that stage. Bernie Sanders did very well for himself. Not too many people contested anything he said, and when somebody did, he shut them down. He pretty much stood firm. He knew what he was talking about. Bernie was Bernie. I was disappointed that Andrew Yang didn't really get to say much, because he's talking about giving giving all the adults in the United States $1,000 per month, no questions asked. I don't know how that would be possible, but if that is possible, I welcome him with open arms. But he didn't really say much. He didn't really plead his case, because not too many people know about him. He only showed up on a few outlets like the Breakfast Club and a couple of other places, but he's still relatively unknown. Not a lot of people know who he is. But I will say that the surprise of the evening was definitely Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris was the only black woman on the stage, and she did not disappoint. Now, there is, for some strange reason, some people are debating as to whether she's really black or not. I will say she's the blackest one on the stage that I saw that night. I'll leave it at that. Buttigieg was cool, but Buttigieg seemed too nice. And in the current climate that we live in, nice is cool. I don't think just nice is going to get the job done. We need somebody that's going to be generous, yet super, super commanding when that person needs to get stuff done. Buttigieg is cool. Buttigieg is very smart. He's a very nice guy. He's very knowledgeable about the issues. I just don't know if he's strong enough to take down Trump. He just looks like a really nice guy. He probably is. But if I'm trying to choose somebody to go against Trump, it's probably not going to be him. No hard feelings towards him. He just didn't seem like he did it for me. Like him as a person, don't know how he'll do as a candidate. Now, I have a list of things that I've noticed about some of the candidates, okay? I'm going to hurt some people's feelings here and there, but it is what it is. Swalwell, I hate his face. I just don't like his face. I don't like his hair. His hair reminds me of how fake Donald Trump's hair looks. So Swalwell, I don't like your face. Williamson, that was the lady all the way in the far left. If you're looking at the stage, you're left. She seemed like a hippie, and she seemed like she was just up there to promote her next book. If she loses, which she probably will, she's probably going to come out with a new book. And she's probably going to do very well because a lot of people saw her during this debate. She just gained a whole new audience that may like that sort of thing. And she boosted her book sales, I think. As far as presidency, she seems too much like a hippie. She's like, oh, peace and love. And the way that Donald won the election is simply by saying, make America great again. I didn't like her voice. She sounded like she was just waking up. Go to sleep. We don't want to hear you. Bennett. Bennett ain't got no lips, okay? I want you to watch the second debate one more time. Look for Bennett. The guy, his last name is Bennett. He has no lips. The entire time I'm watching him, he's talking like this the whole time. Anytime he spoke, his lips, or the lack thereof, would move and he would be talking. And I wouldn't care about anything he says because I was so distracted by the fact that he had no lips. I think that's a valid prerequisite to run for president. You have to have a pair of lips. Hickenlooper. Hickenlooper looks incredibly old and doesn't look like he brushes his bottom row of teeth. I believe that our president should look like they take care of their teeth. And that is all on Hickenlooper. Gillibrand. Gillibrand seemed like the token woman on the stage. There was nothing that stood out about her. There was nothing that stood out about her. It was like anytime she spoke, it was like she was begging for attention. It was like a gnat that would fly by your ear and you just wanted to go away. Like, Didn't like her. Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang, he spoke a little bit, but not enough. And therefore, we're not going to get our $1,000 per month. All right. Kamala Harris. BarZ. BarZ all day. And what I noticed was during the debate, anytime somebody spoke over their allotted time limit, the mediator would jump in and interrupt whoever was speaking, let them know the time was up, and to move on. I noticed they did not do that very much for Harris. Harris seemed to be able to say whatever she needed to say as long as she needed to say it. And then when she sounded like she was getting interrupted, she had this way about her where she still got her point across even though somebody was trying to quiet her down. I think she was... Now, I know she had loaded up in the clip. I know she had that rehearsed line of, all right, guys, they don't want to see a food fight. The Americans want to see who's going to put food on their table. I clearly know she had that rehearsed. She was just waiting for the right moment to use it, and it worked. Rehearse them out, it worked. Harris went after Biden, and Biden didn't look like he knew what to say. I don't think Biden expected to get attacked by her, because Biden didn't really seem like he had a lot of comebacks for it. He tried to defend himself, but it looked like he was like, ugh, let me just stop talking, because I'm just gonna dig myself into a hole, and she's gonna find all the flaws in everything that I'm saying, and she's going to shut me down. That's how I took it. Harris, nothing but good things to say about her. She looked like she knew what she was talking about. She did hesitate a few times when she spoke, but yeah. That's really it. That's the only pet peeve I had about what she did during the debate. Sanders, I have nothing bad to say about Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders was passionate about everything he said. I believe everything he says. And I feel like out of all of them on the stage, I feel like Sanders seems like the most honest. Now, Joe Biden. Joe Biden seemed incredibly strong going into this debate until Harris shut him down. He was looking pretty good before that. So, to me, just based off of the second debate alone, Harris, Sanders, Biden. Now, if I'm looking at both debates, and it gets a little bit more difficult there, I would say Harris, Sanders. Harris, Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Biden, and then Booker. That's how I would place my order. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. So let me just recap what I said here. Yeah, Swalwell, I hate your face. You need to do something about it. I don't know what you're gonna do, but something. Do something. There was one thing I hated about Swalwell. When he was speaking, he kept on doing this. And blah 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 and blah 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 and blah blah. Pass the torch. Pass the torch. Pass the torch. Watch that debate one more time, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's gonna get on your nerves. And while you're watching that and it's getting under your skin, you're also gonna be irritated by Bennett's lack of lips. Bennett has no lips. How do you have no lips? You are not allowed to run for president until you get lips. You have no lips. Where are your lips? Your lips. Anyway, I'm straying off topic. Swalwell, I hate your face and your hair. And did I mention your face? Hickenlooper, brush your teeth. More particularly, your bottom row of teeth. It was such a distraction that I couldn't pay attention to what you were saying. First of all, your whole lower row of teeth looked like a V. And then it was just dark. Like you've never brushed them ever. You've never gargled. Mouthwash, Scope, Listerine, nothing. This is not a sponsorship, but no. You need Listerine or Scope, something. Rinse the bottom row. I'm sorry. Brush, no. Go to the dentist, because I feel like the dentist is the only person that can fix that. Because brushing now, after years of not brushing, I don't think it's going to help your situation. Brush your teeth. Bennett, get some lips. Swalwell, I hate your face. I think that's it. Check out the Alternative Facts podcast on the Anchor app, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, anywhere where you can get a hold of a podcast. Spreaker. Any platform that you can listen to a podcast, that's where you can listen to the Alternative Facts podcast. And soon you will hear all of the episodes of GQ Was Thinking coming to a platform near you. If you want to find out more about our plans, go to the Those People website. That's spelled www.thosepeople.com. You want to know about my shirt? This is the Alternative Facts. Let me get over here. This is the Alternative Facts podcast shirt. You have the logo on the front. I don't know if you see, but I have the Alternative Facts podcast with the logo in the middle on the back. So, yeah, we got merch. Got plenty of merch. We have Those People shirts. We have Alternative Facts podcast shirts. We have slippers. We have phone cases. We have jackets. We have hoodies. We have sneakers. I think I said sneakers already. We have fidget spinners because we're that gangster. All right. So thosepeople.com. Check it out. Check out Those People main YouTube channel. We put up some videos not too long ago about conspiracy theories. Talked about how straight pride doesn't make any sense. Among other things, I usually put up clips of the Alternative Facts podcast on that channel. So check that channel out. I'm probably going to put a link up here somewhere. I don't know where to point. Yeah, probably here. So click that. Check out some more videos at Those People for the Alternative Facts podcast. But definitely, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, GQ of Those People, subscribe right now. Y'all be easy.